Welcome to my media evaluation. In what ways does your media product use, develop and challenge forms or conventions of real media products? It is clear that my media products have used, developed and challenged the forms and conventions of similar media products. For example, here is my poster, along with a poster of a similar genre. You can see that there is many similarities between the two. All of the similarities I've highlighted in green, and any differences I've highlighted in yellow. Here is my magazine cover, and here is a film magazine cover. There is many similarities to these, like the poster, however there are some more obvious differences. Again, I have highlighted the similarities in green and the differences in yellow. The most obvious of these differences is the house style. The reason I've created a house style that's more dank and dreary than the Empire magazine is because my film magazine is a horror film magazine, which is a target audience of fans of the genre rather than just general film, which is what the Empire magazine is. I chose to do this because I realised that many film magazines, such as Empire, choose to not really feature horror films on their front cover. They do talk about them inside and have articles about them, but they don't feature them on the front cover. The name of my magazine came from me wanting to connect the film franchise and the horror film franchise. Whenever a film comes out, whether it's a horror film or not, there is usually quite a lot of publicity and people are very passionate and enthusiastic about whatever film it is. So I thought Hysteria, which connects with the word hysterics, can really bring this forward. It's also quite a catchy name and it's very easy to remember because it's only one word, hysteria. The mise-en-scène of the picture has in it a knife, a mask and blood on the mask. These are typical like props and costume that we would connotate, that would have connotations with the genre. So it definitely helps the audience understand what type of film it is, which connects with the slasher subgenre. My trailer shows many of the typical character archetypes of a slasher film. For example, here's our jock and here's another jock. So, a jock, the cheerleader, the nerd, the nice guy, the virgin/last girl and the survivor. And she's usually the protagonist. And there's also the antagonist, the killer. The full narrative of our film follows the theory of equilibrium, a theory that many films follow. This is split up into 5 stages: a state of equilibrium at the outset, a disruption of the equilibrium by some action/events or event, recognition that there has been disruption and events, an attempt to repair this disruption, and a reinstatement of the equilibrium. These 5 stages can be seen in both our film structure and films of a similar genre. However, trailers generally only use stages 1, 2 and 3 of this theory, as they only plan to entice the audience and give them small clips from the film to persuade them to see it. So, these stages are evident in our trailer as follows.
The same ones?
Yeah, the same ones.
That doesn't mean anything, does it?
Don't worry about it, it's just nothing. I've been getting weird phone calls.
Me too.
What do you think it is?
Just some weirdo messing about.
Nobody believes me but you.
That's the old house, the one that the spinster lives in.
What? Does she live with 10 cats now?
Shut up.
I swear, someone was in the room with me. Someone's following us. I know it. I've been doing some research.
Maybe your nightmares are something to do with a past life.
Have you guys heard?
What?
They found a body in the woods.
As the trailer comes to a dramatic climax, we're given a series of quick clips in succession that show different shots of characters being scared, running or being attacked. Then, the title is shown. And then there's the typical last scream of the trailer. We've also used typical mise-en-scène for a film of the slasher genre. The killer's weapon, a knife, Dark colours and reds like blood. A masked killer. There are also similarities in the eerie rural locations and the weather and natural lighting.